My name is Miss Anna, and I'm here to say it's super cool you're joining me to read today. With a drink or snack or kick and pack, just give me some looks with Spread the Word Nevada's breakfast and snack time with books. Reading with each other is a really great way to grow our brains and learn something new every day. Breakfast with books and snack time with books are throwing out hooks. Come give us your looks. Hi, everybody. Good morning or good afternoon, families, students, readers. My name is Miss Anna. Hola a todos, buenos días o buenas tardes, familias, estudiantes y lectores. Me llamo Señorita Anna. Hi, and as I said, this is Spread the Word Nevada's breakfast and snack time with books program. So depending on when you're tuning in the morning, it would be breakfast with books. In the afternoon, it would be snack time with books. Or maybe students, you're catching this during your school day. It doesn't matter. We're just bringing you our virtual story time reading program. So I want to thank you for joining us. This is all new. I'm going to be reading every month for snack time or breakfast with books, but I'm also going to be reading a different story every week. So some of you students may be lucky enough to see me more than once a month if your teachers decide that they're going to share story time with you. And that's cool. Thanks for being here. I want to give a big shout out thanks to all the principals, staff, and teachers that are helping us bring this story time to you all. Now, every time we read a story, we're also going to be sending to your schools a fun activity sheet like this. This one is graphing jungle animals because we're going to visit the jungle today in our story. So you may see that it's not homework, it's just a fun activity to use with the book that we're reading today. I also want to let you guys all know that we're going to continue to bring you books every other month. So every 2 months, we are going to be dropping books at your school, and somebody at that school will make sure that you get your books. We're just really happy that we can keep sharing our books with you, and we can keep sharing our story time with you. The book that I'm reading today is called That's Good, That's Bad. And the reason that we picked this book was because we wanted to have a little conversation about things that are bad and then things that are good. So how could something that's bad be good? Well, of course, this year you're starting the school year doing distance learning. And I have thought, well, that's bad because I can't be in the classroom with my teacher. I can't be hanging out with my friends and going to lunch and PE and music and art and library with them. But it's good because we are learning a new way to teach you, and you are learning a new way to learn. And anytime we learn anything new, that's good, because when we learn, we grow, we become smarter, we become more adaptable, which means that we are good at doing different things in different ways. Now, I will tell you, I thought it was bad because I wasn't going to be able to do breakfast with books live at my school. But then when I heard that we could do this virtually, I thought that that was good because now I can still bring story time and reach more students and make more friends this way. So remember, it's just a matter of how you think about things. So if something's bad, see what you can find that's good in it. So in our story today, we visit the jungle, and I've got some jungle friends with me. I'm going to introduce you to them. But first, I want to introduce you to my friends who are always here. This is Joe Bear, Ginger, Audrey, and the cat behind me is Simon. And they have spent many story times with me in my house for many years. So chances are, if you're joining me for story time, you're gonna see them. Now, joining us from the jungle today are Elmer the elephant, Gerald the giraffe, who brought his friend Kelsey the giraffe, I've got Leopold the leopard here. Over here, this is Harriet the hippo, who brought Horace. He's a hippo also. He's really small, but I'll show him to you. And up here is Willie the monkey. And oh, there's a snake over there. I don't like snakes. I'm kind of scared of snakes. I don't know his name. Maybe I'll find out his name later. So keep your eyes and ears open in our story and see which of these guys you see appearing in our story. Now, before we begin our story, I want to share a cool word with you. It is onomatopoeia. Look at that word. It looks crazy and it sounds crazy. It's got all these vowels in it. Vowels are the letters A, E, I, O, and U. And this word has a bunch of O's in it, a couple of A's, an E, and an I. There are 8 vowels in this word and only 4 consonants. The consonants are N, M, T, and P. I just love this word. Can you say it with me? Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. What does it mean? It means words that sound like the words they're describing. So words that sound like the words they're describing. So we're going to see that in this story too. We're going to see words like pop and splat and ooh, I wonder what that relates to. The snake, I think. Glug, glug, that's a drinking sound. Glug, glug, glug. Zzz, zzz, a sleeping sound. Slurp, whoosh, and flap, flap. What do you think that might relate to? Flap, flap. A bird, maybe? We'll see. Now put your good reading eyes on and your good reading ears on and see if we can find these words that are onomatopoeia. You'll see them in the book. They're going to be capitalized just like this, and they'll have an exclamation point after them. And that's the author's way of emphasizing those words. Now, I also want you to think about some questions, so pay attention to the details in the book. What made the boy's balloon pop? So pay attention so you can answer. What made the boy's balloon pop? What animals did the boy meet in the jungle? Can you name a few? And finally, there's a pattern in the book. That's good, that's bad, then it goes, that's bad, that's good. And this pattern repeats itself throughout the book. That's what a pattern is. So at the end of the book, it doesn't say that's good, that's bad. It changes. What does it change to? Okay, enough of that. Let's read our book. That's Good, That's Bad. This is written by Marjorie Kyler, and the pictures are by David Cottrell. Let's see what happens. And if you notice the pattern throughout the book and you want to shout it out as I'm reading, feel free to go ahead and do that. One day, a little boy went to the zoo with his mother and father. They bought him a shiny red balloon. It lifted him high up into the sky. Wow! Oh, that's good. No, that's bad. The balloon drifted for miles and miles until it came to a hot, steamy jungle. It broke on the branch of a tall, prickly tree. Pop! There's that onomatopoeia word, pop. Oh, that's bad. No, that's good. How could that be good? Let's find out. The little boy fell into a muddy river. Splat! Onomatopoeia. He climbed up onto a roly-poly hippopotamus and rode to shore. Giddy up. Oh, that's good. No, that's bad. 10 noisy baboons were squabbling in the grass by the river. They chased the little boy up a tree until he was out of breath. Pant, pant. Oh, that's bad. No, that's good. Good job. The baboons wanted to play vine swing with the little boy. What fun! The little boy grabbed a vine and swung out of their reach. Whee! Oh, that's good. No, that's bad. Are you getting the pattern? Good job if you are. The vine was a big, scary snake that wiggled and jiggled and hissed. Oh, that's bad. No, that's good. The little boy lost his grip, whoops, and landed on the back of a giraffe. Hooray! Oh, that's good. No, that's bad. The giraffe leaned over to drink some swampy water. Glug, glug. The little boy slid down its neck and fell into some quicksand next to an elephant. Slop. Oh, that's bad. No, that's good. The elephant grabbed the little boy with its trunk and lifted him high up onto its shoulders. Whoosh! Oh, that's good. No, that's bad. The elephant thumped bumpily along to a grassy plain where it stopped to feed. The little boy climbed down its trunk and woke up a daddy lion snoring in the grass. Oh, that's bad. No, that's good. When the lion saw the little boy, it purred and licked the little boy's face. Slurp. Oh, that's good. No, that's bad. The elephant, oops, sorry, wrong page. The little boy got all wet and sticky, yuck, and ran deeper into the jungle. It was dark as night. Ooh. And the little boy was afraid. He sat down and started to cry. Boo-hoo! Oh, that's bad. No, that's good. His tears made such a big puddle that a stork came along to have a drink. Sip! It picked up the little boy with its beak. Whoosh! And what do you think? Oh, that's good. No, that's bad. The stork flew the little boy across the dark, windy sky. Flap, flap. The little boy thought he would never see his parents again. Stop! Oh, that's bad. No, that's good. The stork knew where it was going. It took the little boy back to the zoo and dropped him into his parents' arms. Plop! His mother and father were so happy to see him. They gave him a big hug and a big kiss. Smack. Oh, that's good. No, that's great. The end. Did you guys catch all the animals? Did you see all the onomatopoeia words? I hope you did. Let's go and answer our questions. I'm going to put this up on the screen. Our first question is, what made the boy's balloon pop? That was at the beginning of the story. Do you remember what made the boy's balloon pop? Well, if you answered a tree, then you were right. If you answered a prickly tree, then you get bonus points. Second, what animals did the boy meet in the jungle? Can you name a few? Think back to the beginning. What was the very first animal that he saw? I remember it was a hippopotamus. Then I remember he saw, I think some baboons, and then maybe a snake. I think I'm doing this in order. I'm going to get extra points. And then after the snake, I think it was a giraffe, and then an elephant, and then a lion, and then a stork. Did you get all those animals? I think I got them all. Maybe I missed one or two. If you think you know it, shout it out with your family or your friends. And then finally, we know that we have the pattern that's good, that's bad. That changes at the end. What does it say instead? Remember the last line of the book? It goes from that's good to that's great. Good job listening, you guys. Now, because we were in the jungle, I decided I wanted to learn lots of things about the jungle. So I'm going to share with you what I learned. This is a picture of the jungle, and the word jungle comes from the Persian word jangal. And jungles are thick forests with large amounts of plants and vines that make it impossible for humans to walk through. They're like rainforests, except rainforests don't let in any sunlight, where jungles do. Jungles are often found surrounding rainforests, and they're found in hot, steamy locations. And see in that picture, see those vines that are going between the trees? Those vines are like ropes. They are strong and long, and they can live for over 100 years. Wow! And I wanted to find out what other animals lived in the jungle. And I learned that more than half the world's species actually live in the jungle. So we met some of those in our book, but I wanted to show you some other ones. Over here, we have leopards, and this is a picture of a leopard. And other cat-like animals that live in the jungle are tigers and panthers. This next picture is a gorilla. We had baboons in our story, but you will also find monkeys, orangutans, and chimpanzees. On the ground, you might see some frogs, insects, and spiders. And this bird over here is a toucan. And you'll see lots of birds like toucans and parrots. And then, of course, in our story, we were able to see elephants and hippos. These guys are splashing around in the water. And guess who else lives in the jungle? Koala bears. This looks like a mama koala bear with her little baby. And then finally, we know that there are snakes in the jungle too. Pretty cool to know that there are all kinds of jungles, all kinds of animals living in the jungle. Now, because of that, I rapped in the beginning. I want to do a little rap with you at the end. You can join along. I've got some hand movements that I'm going to do. I'm going to make my rap noise, which is this. Shh. You can go ahead and do that too. I'll give you a little preview. We're going to do that at the beginning. I'm going to say a verse. I'm going to repeat that verse, and I'm going to add verse 2, verse 3, verse 4, and the ending verse. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get our binoculars out, and we're going to go on our jungle hunt. And what are we going to see? We're going to see a leopard and a tiger roaring at me. And then we're going to see a gorilla, a monkey, a chimpanzee, orangutan all swinging from a tree, toucans and parrots flying around, and frogs and insects on the ground, elephants and hippos splashing in the water, and a mama koala bear hugging her little baby. And then we're going to have a sneaky snake come slithering along. We're going to say, oh, wow, he's really long. And at the end, we're going to talk about plants so thick we can't get out. And we're going to be scared. We have to shout, going on our jungle hunt. It's been fun, but we're going to get out of there and say goodbye to everyone. Are you ready? Here we go. Get your best rap on. Here we go. Shh. 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 Going on a jungle hunt, what do I see? A leopard, a tiger, roaring at me, gorilla and monkey and chimpanzee and orangutan all swinging from a tree. Shh, shh, shh. Verse 2, going on a jungle hunt, what can I see? A leopard, a tiger, roaring at me, gorilla and monkey and chimpanzee, orangutan all swinging from a tree, toucans and parrots flying around, frogs and insects on the ground. Shh, shh, shh. Verse 3, going on a jungle hunt, what do I see? A leopard, a tiger, roaring at me, a gorilla, a monkey, a chimpanzee, and a orangutan all swinging from a tree. Toucans and parrots flying around, frogs and insects on the ground, elephants and hippos splashing in the water, mama koala bear hugging her daughter. Oh, oh, shh, oh, oh, shh, oh, oh, shh. Verse 4. Going on a jungle hunt, what do I see? A leopard, a tiger, roaring at me, a gorilla, a monkey, a chimpanzee, and a orangutan all swinging from a tree. Toucans and parrots flying around, frogs and insects on the ground, elephants and hippos splashing in the water, mama koala bear hugging her daughter, sneaky snake comes slithering along. Oh my gosh, it's really long. Oh, oh, shh, oh, oh, shh, oh, oh, shh. Ending verse. Going on a jungle hunt, what do I see? A leopard, a tiger, roaring at me, a gorilla, a monkey, a chimpanzee, and a orangutan all swinging from a tree. Toucans and parrots flying around, frogs and insects on the ground, elephants and hippos splashing in the water, mama koala bear hugging her daughter, sneaky snake comes slithering along. Oh my gosh, it's really long. Plants so thick I can't get out. Feeling scared, I have to shout. Going on a jungle hunt, it's been fun, but I'm out of here. Bye-bye, everyone. And that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me today. The next story that I'm going to be reading is Have Fun, Molly Lou Mellon. And I'm going to have a fun activity for you in there that you can do at home with some of your family members. So I hope to see you then. If not, I'll see you in a month. Have a great day at school, everyone. Bye-bye.